Hello everyone, welcome to another Blender tutorial video. This video is going to be a full format or long format video of the technique where you extract faces from a mesh and then use solidify edge split bevel modifiers to create panel cut details from selected edges. Okay, so the steps are: first, you pick an area of the mesh you want to have those panel cut details in. And for example, this faces in this default cube. Shift D to duplicate the area or the faces, and then P to separate. Then that will become the new object here. And in the modifier stack or modifiers tab in the properties window, we add a solidify modifier. First, the edge split modifier, not the solidify modifier. So you add edges, and this will be your panel cut details. You're basically creating the panel cut detail pattern using your edges. So for example, these edges, then you mark them as sharp. And here in the edge split, toggle off edge angle so it only splits the sharp edges or the marked sharp edges here. And then the next modifier will be the solidify modifier. And this creates thickness. So right now the offset is -1. Make it 0. So the offset comes off from the faces. So the faces that you have selected becomes the center offset. Okay. Or if you wanted to just, you can use +1. There we go. So -1 going to the mesh, and 0, the offset is in the center, and 1 going out of the mesh. So let's use this one instead, not the 0 value. Okay, and then to make the cuts apparent or obvious, or make them show up, we use the bevel modifier. There we go. So with bevel, you can actually just use one segment, and in shading, you can toggle on hard normals, and this will make it look like the one segment beveled edges rounded. Or you can toggle it off and just use something like 3 segments that will also round them off. The disadvantage of using the hardened normals is that if you apply the modifiers, these are custom normal. So if you put a new edge here, it will disturb the shading. So just be aware of that. But if you're just planning to bake the panel cut details, there's no problem in using that technique. So let's just use it. Use the hardy normal toggles in this case. So now all you need to do is go in and just add or remove mark sharp edges to create your panel cut detail pattern. So to see the effect of the solidify in edit mode, you can just click here on cage. Now you can see the edges, and you can just pick the edge that you want, then mark sharp. So the mark sharp edges needs to be contiguous. It needs to end on vertices or edges that are marked sharp. So vertices meaning that its neighboring edges are marked sharp. You don't want to stop before it reaches like the terminal edges or non-manifold edges, or verts or edges that are marked sharp. So for example, this one, if I stop in this point, mark sharp, it will create that geometric. It's not an error, but you don't want that effect. Instead, you can go here in the non-manifold edge, or here in the non-manifold edge, or here where there are the vertex is has edges that are marked sharp. Okay, so that is our workflow for creating that detail. Now you can use this method to bake these details into your uh, model, and you can of course modify the effects of the solidify. You can use even thickness. Then bevel, you can modify the offset. Okay, so now how do you create a macro from that? Well, we open up two windows, then set this to info and set this to um, text editor and alt N for new. And we're going to look for our commands, especially the bevel, the adding of the modifiers. So object modifiers edge but use angle. Okay, this one here, Control C and Control V here. Make sure to click it to highlight it, and this one here. Uh, there we go. Control C, Control V. So we added the edge split modifier using this, and then we changed its. We turned off the edge angle toggle here. So this is the one here. And then the next one we did is the solidify. So this one here. And then we're going to look for the offset, which is 1 here. And the thickness, you can change it later on. So this values here, you can change it. Then the next modifier we added was the bevel modifier. And hardy normals, we're going to copy the bevel segments first. So level segment 1, we're going to use the hardy normals toggle. So true here. And to make this work, you need to add import BPY at the top just to make the BPY module here work. So let's try it. Now all you need to do is copy this in Notepad or Notepad++. Then if you have a new project, you open up the text editor, create a new file, and then paste this on that. So let's try it. Let's extract. Actually, we can oh, okay, extract. We can actually just copy paste this and let's see. If D, okay, copy it on top, and then P to separate. Unfortunately, that doesn't have any command. It doesn't register on um, the info on the scripting. So we need to go to Python bpy.ops. We need to go to edit mode. Shift D, deploy.ops, there we go, separate mesh dot separate, and then type selected. Type equals, and then selected. Then we copy this and put it under dpy ops duplicate move. Okay, let's see if it works. Let's delete the this one first. Okay, here we go. Now all we need to do is click on the play button or run script. Uh, did it work? No, I have both objects selected. Shift D, P, no. Wait, Shift D, P, okay. We might have to just remove this. It doesn't work because the when you separate like that, the active object is still the source mesh. So the modifiers that we're trying to add is actually being added there. So we need to remove these actions. So these actions will be the duplicate and the separation will be done manually. Okay, let's join this too. Let's delete that cursor toward origin, and then cube. So selecting these faces here, Shift D and P to separate. Then we add our edges, and then we mark sharp. There we go. And then selecting this object as the active object. Go to. I think this is much better done in object mode. There we go. So all these actions so are done just using a single button. So we've basically skipped adding the edge split, solidify, and bevel modifiers, and also toggling some or modifying some of the parameters manually by just using a simple macro. And again, you can do that using the info button. Just look for the command. Okay, so let's just try and pick. However, oh, we can also do this. So this registers on the info window, so we can control C this and then put it under all the solidify modifier line, not above it. So when we do use it again, if D and P to separate, then we mark our edges for the final cut detail, mark sharp, oops, mark sharp, and click. There we go. We get everything set up just by doing this. This is just a really quick way of creating macros in Blender using the info button and a little bit of Python know-how. Just really basic. As you can see, I just used this using the screencast command. It can display all the the last command that you used. So you can just, so for example, our separate from earlier on. So that's mesh separate. So that means that that command exists only in edit mode. And in order to use that, bpy.ops.mesh, dot mesh, dot separate, and you have the options here. So selected, basically, if you use the command E to separate selection, materials, parts, it doesn't display all the options, but I think material is material all caps and loose parts. I think it's just loose underscore parts all caps. I might be wrong, but in this video we are using the selected option, so it's selected all caps for the type. So just you can basically just copy this and then Control C and use it for macro. But for this instance, it's not working. But so we just use um, the macro for adding the modifiers. But that is how uh, you can extract the commands using the screencast keys. Okay, so let me see if we can use it on a box, on a whole box, and let's try and mirror. This is probably not going to. No, this is not going to inherit the mirror. However, let's try doing it in on an entire box. Mark sharp, mark sharp. So if we're using the entire mesh, we don't need to actually um, separate it. But that depends, of course. Okay, now selecting everything and then just click here. There we go. Now we can just modify the effect. Oh, we forgot the event thickness. Um, use event offset true. So just put it after adding the solidify modifier right here. So modifier add type solidify, add it after that. If you add it before that, it's going to create an error because the solidify modifier doesn't exist before the commands that trigger its own parameter. So we put it under the line which says modifier add solidify. Okay, and yeah, so all you need to do is adjust the settings in the modifiers. Here we go. So that is how you create those panel cut details using those three modifiers, and also how to add them using a simple macro from Python. So that's it for this video. If you like what you saw, subscribe, like, comment, and share. Also, if you have any questions, use the comment section below. Thank you for watching, and you have a nice day.